Hey, how are you doing? Let's start the weekend with a nice green timed finesse shot from Van Persie. In this video I will show you why I changed to the 4-2-1-3 formation eventually and why you should do that too. We all know I'm an old gamer dad. I'm almost 50 years old and I'm trying to get to Division 4. So I turned to YouTube, where last week was a struggle playing the division rivals. This week has been a breeze, because last week on Tuesday even I was still finishing up rivals and it took me forever. I played with the 4-2-3-1 because I wanted to use all my cams. If you've seen my other videos, you know. And on Tuesday I figured there's so many opponents playing with the 4-1-2-3 that I figured I really have to look into that more. I can tell you, after one full night of division rivals, I mean Thursday at 4 p.m. the new division rivals start, and last night I had already 29 points. That means almost 10 wins in one evening. And this is it. There you go. You saw that. Let's pause it right here. I get the ball with Monday, and look at my strikers. Look, all three of them are already pushing up, but they keep running. See, his defender, maybe he's using teammate contain there, but his defender is getting out of the way, and my pass is bad. Should have been a through pass, not to Van Persie, but to Rivaldo. But look where they are going. They want to go forward, which is something that I miss in all the other formations. And I've tried many. I haven't tried them all because some you just don't get to. There's only so many hours I can play, to be honest. But this is what I've been missing. And defensively, you're always strong. So now I'm playing against the 4-2-1-3 formation. And you see, attacking, I'm strong, especially if I can get one of my CDMs to move forward a little bit. He's on box to box now, but he should be on holding. But if he joins the attack, there's 5 against 6, which gives you just better odds. And this was a bit of a bad pass. But then you look, he recovers the ball, and look where my players are going. If we look at the radar below here, they're in place. They're nice in place. You see that? So I can pressure him with my CDMs, and my backs will do what they need to do. And immediately, as soon as you have the ball, there's a huge gap in the midfield because he chased me with Maradona, so he's out of position. So I can just play through the middle, and I L1 triggered Van Persie to make the run. But look at where Rivaldo was already going, and Gijs is already going, and now I mistimed the pass, which is poor luck. But the push forward is there. They make runs that they don't make in other formations, especially not in 4-2-3-1 where there are cams. And sure, they don't give you a lot of defensive help. They don't come back deep. But actually, these last few days, it turns out that they don't need to give you that. They just need to give you distance so you can run through it. See, here's where it worked. I love this move. It's basically the only move. Well, I do the fake shot. But this, oh man, that's when it works, it's beautiful. And especially if you use it on the last line, because then you're always through. But that's basically the only skill move I use. So you guys really need to give me some good tips on which to practice and when to use those. Because a lot of the times, that's my issue with the moves. I don't remember. There's a bit of stress involved, right? At the right moment, to put them at the right moment and to use them then. So yeah, which one do you use and where? And again, if you look at the attack, you're just solid. You can always go back because, you know, with the push that the guy has, there's my defenders are free. And look at the space in the midfield because my attackers are pushing. So that just makes it very nice to play. Do you see why you should play with 4-2-1-3 as well? Look at my defenders, and he's overcrowding me there. But then you can, if I recover the ball here, if we look at the radar below here, I have three attackers versus 2 defenders, and then 1 in midfield. So there's 1 more. That defender's not doing anything right. So unless he scores a goal, he's just given me a great opportunity, and he scores a goal. Fair enough. 1-1. There's so much space to pass into, and then I try to make a lofted through pass, but yeah, it's what I said before. I should work on my my game in the box, right? That would give me more opportunities to make a simple goal there. Same thing. All I did was try to defend the dangerous guy, right? With my CDM, in this case my cam. And then I can step into with the aggressive defender. Then we're in the second half. My opponent is on a counter attack, gets the ball. I make a sliding, but yeah, that was nice. They did what he did. You see that? He runs and then stops and turns the other way. I overcommit with the sliding, which is, I mean, I think justified there. And then I try to be in between with stones, but he passes outside of me and outside of the goal. That move was nice, what he did. So I get a bit lucky there. So then we get the corner against. And Koeman heads it out. Guys is quicker than Van Dijk, and I trigger Rivaldo for a run. Look at this run. And it just gives me so much space because he can't commit with this other defender. He needs to keep running after me. And I close it in, and then just a beautiful green timed finish by Van Persie again. A finesse shot. You guys taught me this, remember? This was beautiful. I don't use them enough because in the heat of the moment I kind of forget. Nice. See, look at that. Look at that sliding. If I play VAR for a second, let's check the VAR. This is a good sliding. Bam. See? I touch the ball. Boom, 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 butts. So I play the ball. And he falls over my feet, but they are there before him. And they play the ball. So they're legit. That's not a foul. This is just a poor VAR moment. Look at that. Oh, God. God, this is horrible. This is a perfect sliding. Get a yellow card. Lucky it's yellow, not a red. So I recover the ball in the 60th, 61st minute, and I L1 trigger, guys. Those L1 triggers really work. Oh, what a nice run that was. And then a great finish. She waited. There she gets the ball. I'm running. Still running because I need to be through them. And then I get the ball. I let go of the run. I turn the other direction, and I don't even see when I'm shooting. Oh, I already shoot before I turn the other direction. You see that? Boom. So that's nice. I think maybe that helps that she's still turning while shooting already. But this was a nice finish. I didn't try to green time it, which in the heat of the moment a lot of the times I don't do. This is the formation that I play at. I often set Bonmati to build up rather than roaming. And otherwise balanced could be too. But I like build up more because I feel she comes back a little bit more. And Rodri is on not on a box-to-box, but he should be on a holding. So free kick for me, and Bonmati makes a nice run through and gets fouled. And if we play VAR again, if you see, she's through, right? If he doesn't tackle her here, she's clean onto the goalie. So isn't that a red card? Versus the yellow card that we just got before. But look at where he makes the foul. She's through. There's nobody next to her anymore. So that's a red card. I mean, potato, it doesn't really matter. So we keep going like this. It's a little bit back and forth. There's a high pace, and we both make errors in passing, and as you can see here in the 70th minute. But defensively, you're quite strong. Look at how many players I have back, and then still there's so much push forward from the other guys. So there's a long pass, and you're open. And again, they keep pushing. It's not just that they ask and then they run back, but they keep pushing forward. So yeah, you really have to try out the 4-2-1-3 formation. Set your attack to counter and the pressure to high, maybe even to 90. Because I tried 63 and I felt that the only difference was that the three attackers don't push as much forward, and your defensive line is still very high up the pitch. So it's not that you prevent counterattacks with that. And then I tried 70, which works fine, and then I tried 90, and I like that too. So I'm not sure about the details there, but yeah, this totally works, man. I'm wishing you a great rest of the weekend. and I'll talk to you in the beginning of next week. Have fun playing the game, man.